Hello, today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about employer stock. I know that for many of you that are in the tech industry and receive stock options as a form of compensation, that many of those are going to be vesting over the springtime here. One of the most common issues that I run into with potential new clients is that they have a way too much exposure to their employer stock, and usually it's north of 10-20% of their net worth. And really, the safest way to go about it, if you still want some exposure to your employer, 10% is usually the common amount that you'd want to limit that risk to. Everything else in your portfolio should be a lot more diversified than a single company, especially when you're talking about a company that also controls your employment. So just for example, Toys R Us is going out of business, right? So if they had stock available and those employees are losing their jobs, so they're losing their income, and their stock value basically went to nothing as they're going into bankruptcy. So that's kind of one of the things that you have to keep in mind, that there's a lot of risk associated with employer stock, and is it worth it for your overall financial plan to be riding so close to the edge of the road with that employer stock just because it's so risky. Over the next couple days, I'll release a few other videos on different methods to try to diversify out of your stock. And I know that not only is there fear of missing out, but there's also stock that you've had for quite a while, and maybe you have a lot of pent-up capital gains. Capital gains do get taxed at a more favorable rate than your ordinary taxable income. So capital gains aren't always necessarily a bad thing to recognize, and you just want to do so strategically when you can. And so I'll release a couple of videos this week that will go into detail on how to do that.